So, welcome back, race fans. Today we are going to revisit a race that we previously did. Actually, I think it's one of the most recent custom blueprint that we did. It's called the 30 kilometer times 3 road and dirt rally. This is the one that I tried to do in my Datsun 510 that was set up for pavement, strictly pavement, and on top of that it was like way too loose in the ass. I was extremely disappointed with the car's performance on this track. Felt like I could do a lot better on this track with a car that was better set up. So I bought another Datsun 510, retuned it, spent a little bit of time making it more of a dirt rally car. Still low class. The Datsun that we used in the previous video was a Class D. And this one, as you can see at the top of the screen, is a Class C. There really wasn't any good way for me to make a Class D rally-esque car that was worth a plug nickel. So I went on up to Class C with this one. It's still slow. You know, a Class C car is still a slow car. But I couldn't make a car in Class D set up for rally that was worth a crap. Like, the thing was going to have like 7 horsepower. So here she is, our Class C Datsun. Here's our race. The share code is in the previous video, but I'll go ahead and link it in the description below just in case, so you ain't got to hunt for the other video. I'll drop the share code below again. So we're going to run this solo because we're not going to wait for other people to join. Oh yeah, I've been, oops, and there's our car. I got to change my view. I've been driving around with the steering wheel. I was playing SnowRunner yesterday, and my hands were getting tired from playing so much. My hand was getting tired of constantly squeezing the throttle trigger, and so I was like, screw it. I got the steering wheel out. I've had the steering wheel. I've ran Forza Motorsport 7 quite a bit with my steering wheel, but I never SnowRunner. It wasn't compatible on SnowRunner until a recent update about, I don't know, a month or 2 ago. So anyway, I got my steering wheel out and was driving with my steering wheel on SnowRunner, and then just on a whim, I was like, screw it, I'm going to go try to play Horizon with my steering wheel. And while racing with the steering wheel is actually fun and nice and easy, I've discovered that drifting with the steering wheel is incredibly difficult compared to the controller. Anyway, that's why my car is in the first person while I go, because when I'm running around with my steering wheel, which I don't think I can change my view from this one. No. Alright, yeah, I can't change my view from this one. So I can change it when I get in the race. But yeah, I discovered that drifting with the steering wheel is something that I'm going to need a shit ton of practice with. So that said, today we're driving with the controller again. If I can remember this track very well, it's been see, I could not have done that with the steering wheel. I would have spun it completely around with the steering wheel just now. Why am I racing a damn Cougar? Why did you guys hit the damn fence? But even like a simple little bitty drift like that, even at a low speed, I literally tried for like 3 hours last night. I was up half the night. Tried for like 3 hours last night to get the hang of drifting in a, good God, this dude's got some straight line power. Of course, the muscle's already better. But yeah, I tried for like 3 hours last night to get the hang of drifting with the damn steering wheel. And all I done was spun the Corolla around like 8,000 times. So, for the sake of making a video that's actually worth a shit, today we're back with the controller. Otherwise, all you're going to see is this car pointing the wrong freaking direction. Damn, Cougar, quit being fast. Why is it that I need to sneeze all of a sudden? Completely unnecessary, but I did it anyway. Figure those muscle cars will be back on my ass here in a minute. This is where I'm pavement. I don't have a lot of power. But on dirt, they can't touch this thing. I think this car was only pushing like 100 and a half, something like that on the horsepower. It wasn't much. I know that. But on the dirt, they can't handle it. Go, you low-powered piece of crap. 70 is not going to cut it. Screw that corner up. Car definitely handles this traction way better than the last one did. God dang it. That was a hell of a hit.
「
definitely a hell of a hit. Have enough power to do that. Definitely don't have enough power to do what I was trying to do there. You just throw it around the corner and just carry it through. This car don't have the power for it. Doing that, it lost a lot of speed just running the corner normal. About this long stretch of, I don't know, like highway, I guess, if you want to call it that. Should be real close to the end of the first lap. car does not like this road. So this road is a high-speed road, and this is not a high-speed car. That's the problem with, as it's previously talked about in the last time I ran this same track, it was really just kind of a difficult track to build a all-around car because for me, anyway, but my preferential style of building my cars is my dirt cars do not carry a lot of speed, but they handle the dirt very well. And then my cars that carry a lot of speed, they typically are horrible on dirt. So this is kind of a difficult track for me to tune a proper car for. So as you can see, this thing's only holding like 105, 110. You know, it might have 115 or 120, but it's holding steady at about 105 for the most part on the paved road. And that's about all it's got. Like, you know, yeah, going down a slight hill, it can hit 115 to 120. But it's primarily set up to handle the dirt. And that it does. It definitely handles the dirt. Way too wide. Alright, so they're far enough behind that I ain't gotta worry about it. We're about to go hit the dirt again, and I'm gonna put a little more distance on it. What I run the lap? 12:53. I'd sure like to get that down a little more. Maybe without hitting the damn rock wall in the quarry, maybe I can get that down to like a 12:45. I do not remember what my last car ran here either. I think it was well over 13 minutes, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I'll have to go back to the old video and look. I know it had to be slow because that car couldn't hardly move itself on the dirt. It was super slow on dirt. So I know it had to be a pretty slow lap. Had to be slower than this one. Places where this car is doing 75 and 80 on the dirt, I think that car was doing like 45 and 50. Shit! Did it count? No, okay. I was about to say, did it count that? That was a straight up miss. Too hard, but ended okay enough. It didn't get in too badly. Did go into that a little too aggressively though. Can't quite get my angle right on that turn, no matter how many times I try it. What angle I come in, I think that turn is just a slower turn than I want it to be. I keep trying to go into that turn at a certain speed. I think that turn is just destined to be a little bit of a slower turn than I want it to be. It is pretty sharp. I think my problem is on a track that I created, I go around that same turn, but the opposite direction. I'm coming down the hill and I make a left through the chickens, basically. And I think that's my problem, is on my track, you can make that turn when you're going the opposite direction. You make that turn pretty damn fast. And for some reason, going around it, basically going backwards, like going backwards to what it would be on my track. Oh yeah, I did the same thing right here. Cut too far to the right and then it's leading to the left. There we go. Anyway, going around that turn backwards from what I'm used to, it's just for some reason I cannot go around it this fast. A lot of the stuff that you're doing on this track, I actually have on my track called Dirt Burgering. It's a 13-mile, basically it's a 13-mile endurance lap. And it's damn near all dirt. It's like 90-95% dirt. I created it as an endurance test for my Baja Skyline to see what the car could take before it was just beat to shit and wasn't running very good. Like, it was created to be just an all-out endurance test. And I ran it once and was like, holy shit, this sucks. I can't wait to host a co-op race and get somebody else stuck in this race with me. And I did just that. I hosted a co-op race and got somebody in the race with me, and then I ran it again, and I actually rather enjoyed the track. And I just kind of from there, I've actually ran that track quite a few times. I love that track now. But it's, I'm gonna make a video of that track here before too long. I don't have a car on this profile, but it was created with my main profile. And I do not have a car on this profile that is going to handle it. I need to build a dirt car that is at least Class B, but preferably Class A, before I run it. But once I get a car built for my track, it'll definitely be featured on here. Share code and all. I'm not sure if I'm going to build a identical Skyline to the one that I use on my main profile, or if I'm going to build something else. You know, I haven't decided yet what kind of car I'm going to build to run it yet. You know, if I build an identical Skyline to the one I use on my other profile, I know I'm going to do good. The track was designed for the car. Rather than tuning a car for the track was designed for the car. And let me tell you, the car handles it well. Every time any of my friends get sucked into that race, they do not do well because they don't have the car that the track was designed around. Now, obviously, you can build a car, any car that you build, similar to the way I've set up the Skyline, is going to do well. You know, you can set up an Evo, an STI, a Skyline. Now, granted, I did it around the 87 Skyline. I made a Baja Skyline out of an 87 Skyline. But you can take an R34, R32, and make a rally tune. You know, you should pay attention to what I'm doing. Probably do just fine. The Datsun, I don't know. I think my problem with the Datsun is the wheelbase is so short that it doesn't do quite what I want it to do. I think a little short wheelbase is part of my problem with this car. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making excuses. I don't know. I do know my Skyline being a little heavier than this seems to help it in if that makes any sense, the fact that my Skyline weighs a little more, of course it outpowers this thing by a lot too. I think my Skyline's pushing like 400 horsepower to this thing's like maybe 150. But I really do think the weight of the Skyline helps it. The weight could be hurting it, and it's just, it feels like it helps because it's what I'm used to, is a little bit heavier car. I think I can keep tuning on this thing and make a pretty good little car out of it though. Get some roll bars on it, maybe sway bars, so that it eliminate some of that body roll, even though I set this thing up for off-road rally style racing, so the body roll is not a big deal, but get rid of some of that body roll would probably help it on these paved roads for sure. But the problem is on the paved roads I don't want it to get tossed sideways, and it wants to. On the dirt roads I want it to do exactly that. I want it to turn sideways around the turns and you know, so on and so forth. And it seems to be doing pretty well for a low power car anyway. I mean, it's hard to build a low power rally build, it really is. Anything short of 300 horsepower is really not enough to build a rally build car. Anything under 300 horsepower, you're not going to have the power to carry the car sideways through shit the way I want to. But it's definitely doing better than the last Datsun did here. I think kicking this thing up one more class to a Class B would probably be beneficial for it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it low class. I have fun with low class cars. I don't mind being slow. I think it's fun getting in a slow car and driving the piss out of it. So I'm gonna build some Class A and up cars. But this little guy here is not going to like that. 1243. There we go. That was with a missed checkpoint. Not bad. Alright. So with a little more driving skill, it's possible to get this car, this car under a 12 and a half, it looks like. Saving 13 seconds off of a track this long with a little more focus could probably be done. Not like that though. That's definitely not how you do it. Like to get it closer to 12 and a half to be happy. So I'm going to try, guys, I'm going to try to focus on this lap and not make too many mistakes and see if I can get it down a little bit more. our way through this lap. I don't know if we are by distance or not. By time we are. Ooh, that was almost ugly. I almost caught that damn rock wall again. On the car, let's go. Losing time. Let's go. There we go. that was all the dirt that was left. We've got a couple of minutes pavement left at this point. Used to Mud Runner where you tap the damn button and you're going up a hill and it'll downshift, but I just tap the damn brakes like an idiot. On this particular race I'm running an automatic transmission. When I'm running the steering wheel I run manual. When I'm running the controller I run automatic. Because I'm already using my fingers that I would use to shift, my trigger fingers. I'm already using those for the throttle and the brake when I'm running the controller. On a steering wheel, I'm not. I'm using my feet for throttle and brake. One foot. So on a controller, I run automatic with my fingers already busy, and I don't have the option to use my second finger as my throttle, because that's what anyway, my index finger's messed up. I can't use it for certain things. And we did it though, 12:20. Looks like. Alright guys, there you have it. We did it in under 12:19. And we should have unlocked the gauntlet.
So it turns out that there's a drift club nearby that goes by the name of, well, Drift Club. Spoke to the lead guy, Robert Glenn. You should have seen his face when I told him I knew you. He's keen to meet you, wants to see what you can do behind the wheel.
Well, if I'm using my steering wheel, I can't drift worth a shit, dude. Sorry. Alright guys, so we did that. The last lap we did it in under 12:20. Under 12:19. 12:18.9. So just under 12:19 for the last lap. So we definitely came in under the 12.5 that
Fancy
we were
an
looking
adventure?
at.
There might be an abandoned classic involved somewhere, but, you know, any excuse will do.
I don't know, I'm not interested in a barn find, thanks buddy. Not right now. We'll do those later. So, we did manage to bring this thing in under the 12.5 mark. I don't know what a good time is for that track, obviously, because it's not like it's the Gauntlet or the friggin', something like that, where there's plenty of people's times to look at. But short of having some issues with the first 2 laps, I was pretty satisfied with this car's performance on the third. Probably could have shaved off another 3 to 4 seconds. Yeah, there were a few mistakes. There's gonna be a few mistakes. You know, there were a few places where corners were taken too wide. A few places where, you know, little small mistakes here and there. Probably could have shaved off another 4 to 5 seconds. But overall, I am satisfied with the performance this time. I got my time, 12:18.9. I do not remember what I ran in the other Datsun, but I will check back through the old video, and I'll put that information in the description below so that we can compare this Datsun to the other Datsun on the exact same track. Best lap, not total race time. I don't give a crap about the total race time. I do a thing, and maybe tell me if it's something that you guys would like to see. I do a thing on some of my other profiles where cars that would have been competitors in real life, cars that would have been real life competitors, such as the Datsun here and like the old Corolla, the 74 Corolla. I will run like a stock Datsun and a stock 74 Corolla in the same race and compare their best lap, if it's a lap race or if it's a sprint, obviously just the race time. And like kind of be like, hey, you know, if these 2 cars were really competing, this would have been the better car. Tell me if that's something you guys would be interested in, is like side by side. Not side by side like split screen, because I'm not good at editing yet, so I don't know if I could edit that in and make a split screen where the cars are side by side on the video. But if that's something that I can get to do, that's something I probably will do. If that's something I get better at editing, that's actually something I may do. Run like, you know, a side by side comparison to where the cars are kind of competing against each other, even though I'm driving both. But anyways, what I do, I compare lap times, and you know, the fastest lap is the winning car. And so sometimes I even do little tournaments. I know it sounds stupid, but I even do little tournaments with my cars. So if that is something that you guys may be interested in seeing me actually do on video, let me know, and I'll start a series like that as well. Like, I'm not going to walk away from the Blueprint series. I love the custom Blueprint series. And it could even be something where we combine the two. It could be a thing where we combine custom blueprints and side-by-side comparisons. Like we could do side-by-sides on a custom blueprint. But anyway, guys, so I think the race was a success. I think the race was successful. I definitely satisfied with the outcome this time. Much more satisfied than I was last time, that's for sure. So, guys, tell me what you think about the idea of comparing, you know, real-world competitors. The Datsun 510 and the 74 Corolla, if I can get my hands on a 74. The Datsun 240 or 280ZX versus the Toyota 2000 GT. That was impressive, wasn't it? Did a full fucking 180 there on accident. Hey, you hit my Corolla, asshole. You know, Toyota Supra versus Mazda RX-7. Actually, like a four-way comparison. Supra, RX-7, Acura NSX, 300ZX, and maybe even a 3000 GT thrown in the mix. You know, comparisons like that. Let me know what you guys think. I like doing them, but I do them on one of my other profiles. I, you know, could start... Man, this thing does not... This thing got some understeer, like this thing got understeer for days when you're trying to go too fast around a sharp turn. But I already do that sort of thing on one of my other profiles just for fun. But if it's something that you guys might be interested in, like, hey, yeah, I want to know would a 300ZX or an RX-7 have been faster?
You have arrived at your destination.
Like, let me know, and I'll make a new video series, and we'll delve into that a little bit. But as far as this video goes, I'm going to wrap this up. We've done what we came to do. We revisited the track. We did a much better job this time. Like I said, I'll link the blueprint code. I'll share code. I'll link that in the description below. And I will post the lap time from the previous race with the other Datsun 510. I'll post that in the comments or the description below. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video on that note, guys. So if you like what you see, guys, don't forget to click like, don't forget to share, subscribe, click notifications, all that good shit. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. I've got 2 or 3 custom blueprints lined up that I need to run. And those are not even mine. I've also got like 2 or 3 of my blueprints that I'd like to run and put out here and see what you guys think about not only my channel, but my tracks that I actually created. I enjoy running other people's tracks dramatically. I also enjoy running mine, and I'd love to show mine off. So when the time is right, I'm definitely going to throw a couple of mine out there as well. So yeah, there's probably 5 or 6 blueprints I got lined up right now, including 2 or 3 of mine. I've probably got 6 lined up. And don't forget, always check in on the SnowRunner channel, on the SnowRunner series, because that's, you know, we stay pretty decent on the SnowRunner. I'd like to say we go hard, but man, I don't have the time to make as many recordings as I'd like to drop a video a day. Don't have that kind of time right now, working 10 to 11 hour days. Ferrari, I'm not even going to race you. Watch this Ferrari come over here and try to challenge me to a race. Because, hey, I'm in a Ferrari and he's in a Corolla. See? I'm not racing you, Ferrari. Sorry, dude. I don't know why the Ferrari thinks he's going to race a Corolla. I mean, there's no point. I don't know. Maybe he was just hanging out. I don't know. He didn't holler, let's race. So maybe he was just hanging out. So anyway, guys, custom blueprints, SnowRunner, and I'm also gonna slowly start working some other games in. I've got Forza Motorsport 7. On Motorsport 7, I'm an endurance racer at heart, and on Motorsport 7, I'm gonna make long races, and long races mean long videos. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know, because I was looking at my computer screen and not at my TV screen, and I hit a guy head on. Sorry, guy. So if you guys are into long races, let me know, because I'm not talking like 5 and 6 laps. I'm talking like 100 miles. You know, if it's 100 miles, I'm happy. I'll run it all day long. I love running. Longest races I've ran on Forza Motorsport 6 was 800 miles. I think it was 800. It was 50 laps at Nürburgring Nordschleife. And I hit another guy because, yeah, no excuse on that one. However long 50 laps at Nürburgring turns out to be, it's 13 miles per lap, 50 laps. That's got to be close to 700 or 800 miles. Anyway, ran that in a 1949 Mercury Coupe. So, let me know if you guys are into that kind of thing, because I'll certainly start doing a few of those videos from time to time as well, some endurance races on motorsports. But that's enough rambling, that's enough chatter. We're gonna drive on over to our house over here and park this thing, and we are going to call that a video. Definitely has understeer around tight turns. It's good on curves, but it's got some pretty good understeer on tight turns. Fix that. Alright guys, so don't forget, like, subscribe, share, notifications, comments. Tell me what you think about the ideas I've thrown out. I hope you watched far enough into the video to hear the ideas I've thrown out. I'll probably suggest them. I'll probably bring it up 2 or 3 more times in other videos just to try to make sure people heard the suggestions, so to speak. Anyway guys, tell me what you think. Side-by-side comparisons of similar cars, endurance races on Forza Motorsport 7, and as always, don't forget to check out the latest SnowRunner content, because we're currently still working our way through Michigan, which has taken forever since I only make about a video every 3 or 4 days at the most. But anyways, until next time guys, peace out.